Hey y'all, it is Becca here from Becca's by the Bay, Urban Backyard Garden and Farmstead. We are experiencing some cool front weather. It's beautiful. I'm going to try and give you guys some small segments of tomato trimming tips. So, I've got my trusty Falcos, my damp moist towel with some rubbing alcohol to wipe in between each cut, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. So, it's been a little bit. Normally we just trim up the bottom leaves so they're not touching the soil to help prevent or slow down the transfer of blight. When soil jumps up on the leaves, it can cause a fungus and all that things. So here, everyone always asks me, what do you do? What are you doing? What are you doing out there? And I'm like out here talking to my tomato plants by myself, and I'm like, talk to me, goose. You're looking like a hot mess. We can't be having a hot mess out here because it slows down production and just causes more disease and fungus and bacteria and all the things. So I don't spray my tomato plants other than the base of the plant. I will spray a copper sulfate, which is a hydroponic fungicide to help slow down any kind of fungus. Only at the base. If you do spray your tomato plants with it, it will discolor them and cause spotting, and then I don't know if that's safe to eat, so I just don't do that. But as you can see, we have some early blight happening, yellowing. We have some leaf miners without a permit. No leaf mining is allowed here, so we just go in, we snip that. It looks gross. It looks nasty. Snip, snip. And then, like I said in the last tip, that goes in your garbage, not in your compost. Yeah, I don't spray. I come in here and I snip all that crap out. If you've got tomatoes that have already set, and I'm trying to see where I've got them. It was on my cherry tomato plant. If your tomatoes have already set and you've already picked them, that set does not need to be on your tomato plant. Snip that too, because that slows down production. It will push the plant into putting its energy into the fruit and developing the fruit size. It will also help with fruiting. If your temperatures are low enough, your tomato plants will set fruit more because you gave it airflow. You trimmed off all the stuff that the plant was putting energy into, all this nasty stuff. Your plant's putting energy into it and not your tomatoes. So if you want good tomatoes, good sized tomatoes, healthy tomatoes, trim it. You don't need to spray it. You don't need to treat it. Just get it off of there. Super simple, y'all. Super simple. It's like simple, stupid. Stupid, simple. That's how we keep things around here. Simple, stupid. Because I ain't got time to be spraying and mixing stuff up. I just don't. What else? Okay, so here we go. See how people talk about suckers? Here's your little V. Here's what they call a sucker. They tell you to pluck that out. I don't. Someone actually had told me to pluck all the suckers out. Well, guess what? I didn't get any tomatoes. This is where your fruit starts to form. This right here is the leaf. You don't need the leaf. If you want to encourage fruiting, you can cut it in half. Cut half that leaf off. If it's diseased, cut the whole thing off the leaf. It helps send out more energy and production into that fruiting vine to produce fruit. That's my simple tips, y'all. It is keep it simple, stupid here at Becca's by the Bay. I'm going to talk to my plants and try and get some of this trimmed up before the storm rolls in. Hope that was helpful. Have a blessed day. Peace, y'all.